Well, Washington is still buzzing over the fired FBI Director's Senate hearing.
Yeah, Occidental College Professor Heldman joins us now to break it down, and we want to get right to the hearing and any political fallout that may come from this.
Well, I think if you are a Trump supporter, this did not change your mind. You see Comey as being someone who is a leaker. If you're not a Trump supporter, you see him as being a whistleblower. If you're a Trump supporter, you see this as a vindication. If you're not, you see it as obstruction of justice. So I think what this did is kind of reaffirm the fault lines. But at the end of the day, there are 4 investigations going on in the House, in the Senate, the FBI, and now Robert Mueller. So it doesn't matter what the public thinks per se. It's much more about where these investigations lead and whether or not there is actually fire to go with all of this smoke in the room.
So there's all these investigations going on, but at the center of this and what really started it is the Russia investigation. So what happens with the Russia probe now?
Well, there are technically now essentially 2 probes, right? There's the Russia probe and then the obstruction of justice probe. And while a lot of folks are saying this is vindication because it shows that the president is not under investigation, he very clearly is now, because Comey said that he sent these documents to Mueller, so it would appear that there's an obstruction of justice investigation. And at the end of the day, there are really kind of 3 options here. Either all of these investigations find no wrongdoing on the part of the president and his staff, or it goes, the second option goes to a legal or criminal trial. And there we're in new territory. We don't actually know if the president is above the law. He does have pardon power. So does this mean that he can't be interrogated in this fashion? A court would have to decide that. And then the third option is impeachment. And that's where the House and the Senate would decide that they want to investigate and perhaps remove the president. But at the end of the day, this is a Republican-controlled Congress. So at least for the next 2 years, that's not going to happen.
And what does the Russian investigation really mean for Trump's policy agenda and the Republicans passing major legislation?
Well, it certainly slowed things down. It's a bit of a distraction in the sense that the president typically puts out their agenda the first month or 2, and then they spend the first year really pushing that agenda through, especially a president like this who has control of the House and the Senate in the same parties. So what's happened now is he's way behind. Republicans are using some of this, though, to push through policies. For example, on the same day that Comey testified, we actually had in the House a bill that repealed Frank Dodd. It now goes to the Senate. These are the protections that were put into place after the financial collapse. So pretty big reform kind of happening behind the scenes as Comey is over here. But at the end of the day, the president hasn't been able to push through the budget, hasn't been able to repeal Obamacare, and hasn't even put together really an infrastructure plan. So this is slowing the Republican agenda, and it is slowing Trump's agenda.
Speaking of an infrastructure plan, Professor, we do know that President Trump wants to spend a lot on infrastructure. This is typically we see of Democrats, something we see of Democrats. Do you think that he'll be able to get help from the left side of the aisle to get something done here? One
would hope. Clearly, this is an area where there's bipartisan support. So Trump is approaching it from the perspective of not having as many requirements on business and also, injecting money into the economy and bringing those jobs that he promised. The Democrats are all for this. We have about a $3 trillion issue with infrastructure. We're well behind. We have collapsing bridges and highways and roads. So I think hopefully this will be a place where the 2 parties can actually come together, despite the fact that the president's staff, many of them are under investigation for Russia.
Hopefully get something done, concrete.
Yes. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thanks
Caroline.
again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.